Hello, my name's John Ballet, and I'm a science teacher with the Ballston Spa High School. In 2011, our district established a partnership with a local higher educational institution, Hudson Valley Community College. Through this partnership, we created what we called an early college high school program, where transdisciplinary instruction is used in a problem-based learning environment with students. What does this mean? It means the teachers from different disciplines work on one single project with students to develop meaningful solutions to problems that exist in their own communities. Let me introduce you to Teresa Lewis, who's going to explain a little bit more about our process.
I'm Teresa Lewis, this program's ELA teacher in the junior year and reading and research courses. Educating our students as global citizens is our greatest value. In our program, Building Global Citizens begins with an understanding of the United Nations global goals and with local connections to them. Our students come to our program from over a dozen local communities. Therefore, each of our problem-based mastery assessment units guide students to examine how the global goals manifest near to home and how solutions to local challenges could apply to communities around the world.
Hi, I'm Matt Legowski. I'm the math teacher in our group. Prior to 2011, I taught in a traditional math classroom teaching topics like algebra or geometry. And if the math teacher you envision working with is anything like me, I can tell you they'll be a little bit intimidated to jump into a problem-based learning environment. Over the years, what's helped for me is that we've transitioned to a quantitative literacy approach. What I mean by that is we really try and help students interact with, interpret, and understand the data related to the problems they're trying to solve. It doesn't mean we don't take time to teach algebra topics or geometry topics as they come up, but the real focus is on helping students really work on data visualizations for the work they're trying to do. Our first foothold and a really great start for students is the introduction to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. As a teaching team, we introduce these goals to students, and then we dive right into an infographic challenge. The infographic challenge is designed to be a companion to the World Food Prize paper they'll be writing later in the school year. But it gives them the first attempt at creating and designing some of these data visualizations to support the work they're planning to do with their paper and with their future year.
Hello, this is John Ballet again. And you may have noticed the student work and activities we've highlighted across this presentation. An important element of our program is that students are allowed to revise and resubmit their student work to a point where they achieve mastery level success on their project. Another question we get asked quite frequently is, how do we make this program work? And there's three fundamental elements that are required to make a program like this work. One, the instructors need common planning time. We use that common planning time to plan instruction for the week, discuss student progress, and to propose new ideas that address the relevant issues that we're experiencing in our community. Two, we have to engage our students in a realistic element, so we bring in authentic audiences, town officials, business partners, school officials that work with the students or that the students can present their work to, so that they get a authentic feedback on the work that they've presented. And three, the people we work with make all the difference. You need access to those instructors who are willing to reach beyond the boundaries of their classroom and their instructional discipline. Those instructors, you know who they are, that regularly challenge themselves to become a better teacher. And this is where you can get started with transdisciplinary instruction in your own classroom by reaching out to those close colleagues from another discipline. We might suggest planning just one assignment, or perhaps offering students a research choice of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, where they can research the topic and then create their own Sustainable Development Goal icon. You could take it even further with the research paper for the World Food Prize Youth Institute competition. Whatever you choose, your goal will be to connect your students to those global issues that they can recognize right there within their own communities. Thank you so much for joining us today, and please feel free to contact us if you have any questions about this presentation or our early college high school program.